person is, if I have to describe it in one word, I would call him a clown. He's a very funny guy. He does a lot of stupid things and crazy things, and he is usually very embarrassing to walk around with. But at the same time, he keeps a lot of things to himself as well. He and I are really close, but it took him a lot of time to open up a lot.
The nickname Febby came from March, essentially, but instead it was February because my birthday was in February. And I shortened it later on, so it was Febby.
He first came to Korea to be part of Best Korean Team.
Actually, it was like a last minute thing. March asked me to come, and in 2 weeks I made money somehow. I worked full time, and I got the money to come to Korea. And my parents, they didn't like it, but it was my life, and my dad was behind the idea that I should live with no regrets. And while he didn't like it, he let me do it. So I was really working against the clock.
At first it was great. He won a lot of tournaments with me in FXO, but him and I had an internal problem. And then we partied away. I made my new team in MVP.Phx. He started in poker phase. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to win a lot. And because he has no family here, he had no one to rely to. And that's when his dark time started. Every one of his pro friends looked down on Korean Dota. So for him, it was really important to be part of Best Korean Team, not just any good team. He really wanted that. So they were flaming him, and then that triggered Febby. So he was like, no, I'm gonna make a Best Korean Dota team. And from there, he thought he was gonna be successful because he knew he was very good, but unfortunately, he didn't get to make a lot of money from the winnings from all the tournaments in Korea. He didn't win much. He was basically homeless for 1 year. He was sleeping in just empty buildings when he had no money, and then a lot of things were tough for him. Like, it was really hard for him to get food, like just sleep at the comfortable places. Like, the living standards for him was like really terrible.
Sure, it was dark. Sure, I had no food, no house, no anything. The money I got from the winnings, I used that for the, what you call, internet cafe, PC방. So sometimes I would have no money to eat because I would need to practice every day. And I would have no money left over for food, or sometimes, only sometimes. And for places to stay. First half of the year was pretty good, and I was really motivated. And the later part of the year, there were some internal conflicts, and I was really getting canceled up. So I really wanted to quit and just go home. But my girlfriend is one of the main reasons I stayed in Korea, and she helped me get back on track, and she helped me refocus what I really wanted in my life. Even at those times when I slept in empty buildings, I didn't necessarily feel bad. What was going through my mind was, how should I pick tomorrow? How should I play tomorrow? How can I improve my Dota? How could I improve our team's Dota? So I was really, really motivated.
I'm really proud of him that he overcame all those situations and then be at where he is right now.
I don't regret it at all. I don't regret it at all because I thought about that part a lot, and it really helped me to become a better person. Even though I'm not as successful as I am right now, even though I didn't win, even though I wasn't an MVP, it helped me become a better person.